My name is Palak and I am from Jalandhar, India, and I am a mathematics mentor at ABHISHEK Coaching. I am going to teach you a topic named matrix from class 12th mathematics, and I am going to show you the screen. Okay. What is matrix? First of all, you should have to know about the new term, what is matrix or matrices. It is just like a collection. It is, the first point is here, that it is a collection of elements which arranges in rows and columns. It's a collection of elements. Collection elements are just like the numbers. If we are talking about if we are reading inside the mathematics, so the elements are the numbers. So it is a collection of numbers which is arranges in rows and columns. And you can also say that it is an you can also say that you can say that matrix is arrangement of numbers in rows and columns. Arrangement of what? Numbers in rows and columns form. Okay, and next point, it is a combination of linear equation. Skip that part. I will explain you afterwards, because it is an application of matrix. So firstly, we should have to know about the basics of matrix. So you have to know about what is matrix first. So matrix is an arrangement of numbers or elements in the rows and column form. Clear with this? Okay, then it is represented in these symbols, by these symbols like square bracket, closed bracket, or in like these lines bracket, like you can also write like this, like this, 1 2 3 4 5 6, but they are using in square bracket. Mainly they are using the square bracket form. So here it is written that the matrix. So first of all, ignore this part. I will explain. Matrix is arrangement. Okay, it is arrangement of numbers. You can see it is arrangement of numbers in rows and columns, and you know that rows are horizontal line. Okay, rows are horizontal line and vertical lines are columns. Clear with this? Vertical lines are the columns. So the arrangement of these numbers in rows and columns called matrix, and it is represented in this by this symbols, by the square bracket. And what is this? It is an order. It is an order of matrix. Order. Actually, it is an order of matrix. From the first number, it will show that number of rows. Clear? And next, number of columns. Clear with this? And in this slide, I can able to write in the middle form, in the middle of this matrix. But if you write in the copy, you can write like this. That is the better way to write that, like 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. And what are number of rows in this matrix are 1 and 2. So there are 2 rows, and number of columns 1 2 3. So there are 3 columns. So we should have to write the order at the last of the matrix, not in the middle, at the last of the matrix. So it is a better way to write that order. Clear with this? What is order of matrix and what is matrix, how it will be represented, and all these things. Clear? And after that, I'm going to discuss the types of matrix. So the type of matrix. First is a row matrix. Row matrix is like a matrices which has only one row. The number of row is 1. The number of row is 1 is called row matrix. Like if it has one horizontal line, one horizontal line, so it is called row matrix. It is like that, one horizontal line like this. Number of columns are not fixed there. So there is one row, so it is a row matrix. So we can write the order like one row and 6 columns, like 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clear with this? And what is the column of matrix? What is a column? Column of matrix? Column is just like having one column. So then having one column, this one column. So one column and 3 rows are there, 3 lines, 3 numbers are there, and having one column is called column of matrix. Clear with this? Clear with row matrix and column matrix? Okay. Then what is the next? In the next slide, they are discussing about the square matrix. Can you able to see that the matrix is in the form of square? When the number, what is the square matrix? When the number of rows and number of columns is same, like 2 into 2, 3 into 3, 4 into 4. When the order is like that, having same number of rows and number of columns, so it is in the form of square. Wait, I will show you more clearly. It's just like if I write a matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 2 rows and 3 columns. So it is in the form of rectangle, like this, like this. So the square matrix, when the number of rows and number of columns are same, like 2 into 2 is also more precise. Actually, I can see like that, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will show you like a square, like having a more precise figure, like showing a square. So clear with this for the square matrices. Next is null matrix, when all elements are equals to 0. So it is a null matrix when all the elements are 0. So it is called null matrix. And after, identity matrix. Identity matrix is always in the form of square matrix. Okay, because you know that the and the diagonal are the one. The diagonal values are the one. The diagonal of that value. Do you know what is the diagonal? Diagonal is the slanting line from one corner of the figure to the next corner of figure. Actually, we read that diagonal, name diagonal in quadrilaterals. In quadrilaterals, like they are saying that diagonal, they are saying in a closed figure, if we join one corner to another corner, if we join the one corner to another corner to opposite corner of a closed figure, so it is just like a diagonal. Okay, and if so it is like diagonal. So diagonal elements, if the diagonal elements are 1 and all the other elements except the diagonal elements are 0 is called diagonal matrix. Clear with this? What is identity matrix? When the all elements are 1, all the diagonal elements in the square matrix is 1. Clear? And what is diagonal matrix? You can clear with this name, like all the elements except the diagonals are 0 and the diagonal elements having some number, some like 4, 5, 6, 7. So it is called diagonal matrix. Clear? Like this. There are diagonal 1, 5, 9 and all other elements are 0. So it is called diagonal matrix, or these diagonal matrices also exist in the square matrix. Actually, in the I'll show you. According to me, in this, if we can't in the another matrix, another than square matrix, it will like this. So we can't able to predict a clear diagonal. It will not joining one corner to the another corner. So the diagonal matrix and identity matrix exist in the square matrix. Clear? Okay, and this is okay for today. Thank you.